Welcome to Fate Weavers, everybody! Oh, I'm listening to the stream, and we are on the second day of Callum being the technical director and the last day of Gava being alive. How's everybody doing?
I'm going to be alive forever.
I'm good.
We have been here for about an hour.
To quote the famous line, "It's a lovely day."
Oh, what a lovely day!
Yes. I hope that you guys come in high spirits and with all of the laughs that you can have, because today is going to be a grim day in the history of Fate Weavers. As it's going to be the first TPK, probably, ever.
Oh, she's full health. I'm ready to kick ass.
I mean, in all probability, at least one of us will survive, so it would be TPK.
One.
Marlish can always be the one to survive.
No.
Normally, I'd ask you to roll a D100 and tell me a random fact about your characters, but today I wanna get right into the killing. As we last time left in a bit of a tense mood. Isn't that right, Callum, my dear?
I would say so. I would say after a misunderstood Gabba was painfully and ruthlessly almost assassinated in their bedroom. I think this is all overblown. I think that this is almost about this is mutiny.
The Ravens have nothing to do with it. That is 100%. As last time, as the Wanderers made their way back into the Elysian Vale through means of teleportation, flying and then coming down and coming up and coming down and coming up again, as guns were shot above the city of Naur Zhandia, and some faraway child was obliterated off camera, the tensions rise and keep rising until they start boiling between Eric Starcarver and Gava Tutal. As the discussion between the two of them finally happens, and Eric, convinced that Gava has lost control over her faculties and succumbed to the demonic powers of Azerra and fully become a Scion, proceeds to stab her in the chest with his spear.
Glaive, get it right.
Fucking best friend that he is. Of course, Gava doesn't like this. I don't know if I would forgive my best friend from stabbing me in the chest and turning the glaive around. So, in Gava's eyes, Eric is no longer considered a friend, breaking his friendship bracelet. After which, Gava proceeds to obliterate Eric in about a round as a mantle of raven feathers start falling down, and a raven that keeps cawing just orbits around her. A sphere of 10 feet of darkness emanate as Eric roars for everybody to join in the... what did you call it?
Exorcism.
Exorcism of Gava. We ended last time as we entered round 2. Quotal, Kauliki, having just managed to get close to the common hall, while Bishar, yelling enough, cast a sunbeam. Yet...
No. I cast Draconic Transformation and used Breath Weapon.
Same
thing.
Same thing. You attacked Gava, and you
Actually-
broke your friendship bracelet because you are a mean, bad, evil friend. and you don't deserve her love.
Damn great.
I mean, she forced me to wear the bracelet. Doesn't really sound like a friendly thing to do.
Look, I've never forced anything on anyone.
Yes, you did. I specifically remember you saying, I'm going
Put
to
this
put the
on or
bracelet
you'll
on
die.
Bishar. Because I
That
wasn't going
sounds-
to do it voluntarily.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like under duress.
There might have been some saying or threats, but everybody was happy and you were best friends and going to save the world. But then you just had to do this. So we find ourselves on the crew cabins of the Elysian Vale as Gaba is standing in front of Eric, brought to his knees. Jason spent his hero point to avoid going down to 0 last time. Gaba, you are the first one on initiative.
Question:
At
is Eric prone right now, or is he standing?
We had said that he is on one knee, but I believe that he doesn't have the prone condition. I don't remember.
Yeah,
doing that
mechanically still standing.
Okay, you're just thinking. That's the one, you know. Just need to double check one little thing. Right here is Cat and Way. Hello, Cat. Okay, reckless attack. Just to double check, I just have to call it. It's not a bonus action. Is this correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, you just choose to use it. Yes.
yeah, it's a full action.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Prepare it for 2 turns.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for it?
Let's kill a lioness or lion.
I was gonna say, don't you misgender me, you bitch.
Right. So I'm going to recklessly attack, but with a bonus action of using my Great Weapons Master, which will give me, so for the audience, it will give me a -5 penalty on the attack roll. However, if the attack does hit, I get +10 attack damage.
So Eric in one knee, holding glaive, still trying to push it deeper into your heart. As you swing your hammer, enveloped by this sphere of darkness. Let's change the music to combat.
It's basically the melee version of sharpshooter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does a 20 hit? I roll 50 plus 5.
How much, sorry?
20.
Yep. I mean, any amount of damage you do, I'm down.
Right. That is a 5 plus 5 plus 10. So that is a 20.
I'm dead. I'm on 1 hit point.
Oh, you're on 1 hit point.
I told, literally, Martin just said I spent a hero point to avoid going down.
I thought you took second wind.
I
tell you,
have 27 hit points according
I
to Foundry.
no, that is true. Actually, I do apologize. I think I did buffer myself up, just to hopefully fucking survive. Sorry, how much was that again? Sorry.
That was. Did I just say 20? I think I said 20.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's fine.
So-
Still up.
You're still up.
The second hit.
The second hit might do it though. Might just do it.
So that'll be another one.
And
just
just so we are clear, the only one that is seeing what is going on through that sphere of darkness is Kaulike, as she is the only one that can see through
No.
magical
Excuse
darkness.
me, I have
No.
blind sight
Ev-
currently.
I
Thank
have
you very much.
everyone can see this.
Everybody except Ephraim can see what's going on.
Well, except Eric. Thank you very much. Eric is normal.
Eric and Ephraim are just like, what's going on? Does my Great Weapons Master carry over for my extra attack? Just from
No, you need to declare it. For each attack, you need to
Yes.
declare whether you are doing Great Weapon Master.
But I
It
agree,
would be
that
this.
is a bonus action.
No, it's a free action to do the Great Weapon Master. It's just
Unless-
you need to
No,
declare it
it's not-
before you attack.
Ah, wait, he might be using the 24 ruling,
I don't know.
which I'm not familiar with.
So
No,
20
I don't
only
think that
means
that
if
one
I
changed,
shoot
like-
with 0, I get an extra bonus action. And then it's also
Right.
-5 plus 10 damage.
No. That's two things. So, in each melee attack, you can choose to use the -5 in to gain the plus 10 damage, but you
Yeah.
need to say it before you roll the d20.
That's fine. Yeah.
Then, if you kill a creature or bring
I
it to
get
0,
it. I get
then
it.
you get that extra.
Right. Okay. So for my extra attack, still reckless, with Great Master, roll again. That's a 19. That's it.
Eric,
That
you
hits.
don't see the hammer,
That's it.
hammer coming
Yeah.
to your face. You just see nothing, shadows enveloping you, and you can hear whispers. All of the conversations that you have had with Gaba over the 2 years that you have known each other are reverberating, echoing inside of this bubble of darkness.
I've got a feeling that my 19 means that I've got a crit on you for some reason, and I don't know why.
Is it
19
a
on the
natural
dice.
19?
My vicious hammer.
On the dice?
Yeah, 19 on the dice.
So
Yeah.
then it is a critical hit.
Okay. So I think it did. I can happily roll it all up if you want me to.
And unless you can do 176 points of damage, I doubt I'm dead. I'm like super dead. But
So-
I go down.
So, well, you hit 0.
Yeah.
Okay. As I hit
Is-
you, as I hit you, with that hit, I kind of scream out, going, "He attacked me! He attacked me!" And then I bring my hammer down with the bonus action to hit 0, and you're down. I have the bonus action to use one melee weapon as an attack, so I'll attack you again. Using
Okay.
the Great
The
Weapons
chains.
Master again, and
Uh,
thing. That is in that 20.
I mean,
It
regardless, that's
doesn't-
2 death
Regardless,
saves.
that's 2 death saves.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And
Um,
any hit against a creature down is a critical, but it's 2 fails.
Right, is there...
Okay.
Where do I mark my death save?
On your character portrait.
Juan? No.
Yeah, that's a very bad waste of a crit.
Oh,
Oh no. What
how
a
my heart
shame.
bleeds.
You attacked me! You can't say that. You attacked me.
So
So that
Have
was
I
the-
denied that?
That was
I don't
attack.
think so.
That was
You
my
can't
extra-
deny it, you're down.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
attack. That was a bonus attack, and then that was I used in a bonus action as a Great Master. Yeah.
Yeah.
let me check something, because I believe that when you down a creature with Great Weapon Master, you actually get an extra attack. No?
That was
that
the-
you can
that
use
was the
as
extra
a
attack.
bonus action. So
That was the that was
That was
the
it.
extra attack.
That was the.
Oh,
extra attack.
okay.
So
Okay, I
does that
thought
mean I
that
get
you
a
said
bonus
that you
action
gain
as
an
well?
extra. No,
Yeah,
that
okay.
was your bonus action.
So
Your
then,
bonus action was using that.
instead of my movement, can I do a little speech to Bishop?
Yeah.
As I hit him down and I kind of bring the hammer down on him as he's on the ground, I look at Vishar dead in the eyes. I go, Vishar, before we went down there, you remember what we talked about? Remember you came to me and said we need to make sure that his emotions are in check? Look what he has done. And I kind of point towards my chest. Look what he has done.
We were not speaking about Eric.
What did you say? Sorry.
We were not speaking about Eric.
Yeah, we were. We did. We talked about Eric. And we talked about it because you said that we're not quite sure if his emotional state was in balance. I watched the episode back.
Did we? Oh, then I might not remember. I remember
Yeah,
talking
it was
about
just
Kolike. but
4
not
months
Eric.
ago.
Yeah, it was a while back. Look what he did, and I kind of point towards the open wound. Like,
That still has a glaive on it.
this is not what a fool would do to each other. I am merely acting in self-defense against a traitor.
Do you really feel like you have a stronger grasp on your emotions than he did?
I know exactly what I feel right now. Betrayed. I just want what is right. I want to stop Joralf.
Not through any means necessary. And if you do,
Okay,
then
that
you're not
is
the
going to
same
be-
woman I met a couple of months ago.
That is going to be it for Gava's turn, as Bishar says that. Kaulike walking. I am gonna roll a wisdom check for Kaulike.
I was gonna say, would she get like triggered seeing me go down?
Yes. I did ask Hala what would Kaulike do as she sees Eric dying, and she just said that Kaulike would fall down on her knees and start crying. But I'm going to make a perception check for Kaulike to see if she still sees Eric breathing as what will be sharp. Kaulike. So Eric on one knee, and throughout the shadows, a hammer manifested, bringing him down, and you heard the of bones breaking. And then Gaba just hit him again on the floor. So, Kaulike's perception. Ooh, that's a 14 on the dice.
I think
Plus
she's
9, I think
pretty,
is.
yeah, pretty decent.
Plus 8, that is going to be a 22. And she does have she can
True.
see
Yeah, through magical darkness,
through
shadow.
magical darkness. Yes.
Yeah, shadow sorcerer, I think.
Isn't that just your own magical darkness from Shadow Sorcerer? Has she some special ability?
No, it's,
No,
I think.
Kaulike has like 4 types of sea darkness. When we first began this campaign, I told everybody we don't have dark vision characters. That is, you have low light vision, and Hala literally stuck 4 types of dark vision, one on top of each other. So at some point during the campaign, I just said, I give up. You have dark vision. She sees that, and she's gonna slowly walking.
She is hasted, by the way.
Well, yeah, but she's not running. She's approaching, hands up, trying to be non-aggressive, and she says something to the end of, Gaba? He's dying. Let me help him. Let us help him.
Why would you want to help a traitor? If he could do this to me, why would he not do it to you?
Kalu, I'd like Kaulike, Bishar, and Quotul still have the friendship bracelet.
Yes.
Mine was broken, right? I think.
Not the episode.
Bishar's was broken, yes, but Quotul and the Kaulike is not. Would you like to use, first of all, roll the fate dice that I forgot, and secondly, would you like to use a legendary action of a Scion to amplify your emotions, similar to a calm emotions, but contrary. So, while you think about that, let's go around the board. 1, that's 1 from Jason, that's a dice for you. I see 1 for David, that's 2 for you. And 2 5s, that's 2 for me. And I rolled a 1. That's 3 for you and 2 for me.
Oh, very consistent. It's a full house.
Now, does Callum get access to the DM dice, or is it still shared amongst us?
Still share amongst the
Ah,
party.
that's bullshit.
I forgot.
He's
to-
not on my side.
I forgot to. I
Sounds like he is.
I'm just quickly adding as well. I forgot to heal myself at the end of my turn. Oh no.
So, in this moment, I'm giving you a chance to spend a fate dice to make a Scion legendary action that you can do once per short rest,
Yeah.
rolling a persuasion check against any creature that has a bracelet of friendship inside contested. On a success, they will feel overwhelmed by your emotions and the sense of betrayal, which what you are feeling all of those sensations coming from Gaba. What I'm saying is breaking the barrier and just flooding them with that. Charming them.
And if I fail, do they feel any? Do they realise that I tried to use a thing, or do they just feel nothing?
They would feel your presence getting into them, but their ego would be strong enough to maintain their.
What roll is this? Sorry. Is it
Persuasion.
persuasion roll? Do you know what? Yeah, fuck it.
Persuasion.
I will do it. Right.
Against who are you doing it?
Is it,
You can
did
do
say
this.
I've got to pick, or is it anyone within the sphere? If there's anyone within the sphere, I guess I'll do more.
You can do this once per short rest. You spend a number of fate dice equal to the number of creatures with friendship bracelets that you want to influence.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. So I'd have to
A
give
maximum of 3.
I'd have to give you maximum. Ephraim's not here, so I'm not going to do Ephraim.
Okay.
Quattle can't actually hurt me, so I'm not going to do Quattle. So I'm going to spend 1 fate dice on Kogi.
Okay.
Because she is here. That's sound reasoning. Ephraim's not here, so I won't kill him. But yeah, Kalika is fine.
Okay, let me read it. I don't see Ephraim as a threat, so I'm not going to do it again.
Wow! Fucking hell. That's on camera as well, Bryn.
Wow, Bryn is gonna bring down the A game next time.
I told you, if you wanted to kill me, you could just catapult me once and I'd be dead. Right, okay.
Okay, contested check. Inside Kauliki.
I
Ooh.
rolled 18 plus 7 for a 25.
I rolled a 1 plus 8 for 9. As you say that to Kaulika, and she's like, yes, he betrayed you, but he's still dying. But are we the bad guys?
No, we're not the bad guys. Just need him to realize what he's done is wrong. You can't treat friends like this.
I'm gonna give Kauliki one more insight check. Okay. I agree, you're right, but we should still give him a chance to walk away, shouldn't we?
I'll make it better. I won't let him turn into some sort of.
That is going to be Kaulika's turn. She's holding an action to heal her if Gava changes her mind before the start of her next turn. But she's not going to go against what she says. Now comes the serious moment. As Jason, if you roll 10 or lower, Eric is dead because you have 2 fails already due to that last attack.
Gee, I wonder who did that.
Fate dice it.
Can you fake dice death saving rolls? Alright.
Death saving throws are the only flat check in the end.
Alright. Natural 20, watch this drive.
That one.
I'm gonna need to take a picture, 1 second.
Oh god.
Oh
1
my
second.
God.
So, just so that I have not fudged the dice, I have not done anything to it.
So that's
We need
20.
to get the dice cam. We need the dice cam. Switch to the dice cam. What's the fucking dice? Why are you taking so long?
Because I didn't have my phone on me, goddamn you.
I want to know.
Well,
Are you dead or are you up?
actually, I'll send it just to the GM. Make the
Why are you giving me this responsibility?
make the well, you made us suffer, so
You should- aren't
So I make you
rolls
suffer.
Always silent as well.
Sorry?
Was
No.
silent?
well, actually, I can't remember. It's been a while since we've done death saving throws.
I always.
Yeah, no, we do them silent but not blind. Blind means you yourself don't know what you roll.
Right.
Which is what I do in my other campaign.
Okay. Bishar and Quotl, I'm going to need you to take your headphones off for a minute.
Not me.
Not you.
I will
You
Of
two
course
deafen
not
myself.
fucking not of course not fucking you. You're the fucking one who did it, mate.
I'll send you guys a message on Discord once we are ready.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You did everything.
Eric, you stabbed Gaba, pushed her against the wall. She stood up, looked at you straight in the eye, yelled at you, started walking against you as you tried to keep shoving your glaive into her chest, and suddenly a hammer came. You fell to one knee. You kept trying to push that blade deeper and deeper into her chest. You could feel the stones that form her core, protecting her heart. And you tried to keep pushing. At the same time, she was pushing against you, almost stabbing herself deeper with each movement that she made. She never retreated. And so then, darkness, a punch. You go to the ground, you try to stand up, and almost as if you were kicked on the face, and as you are laying on the floor, or what you think must be the floor based on where you were 6 seconds ago, perhaps this darkness transported you somewhere else. You just hear a whisper, a voice that you immediately recognize as Azerra, as all of those shadows dancing around you light up with a crimson hue. You know, doesn't have to be like this. We could all be friends again. We just need to come together and say sorry. And then the voice comes from the other ear. You have to say sorry when you do something bad to your friends. And then the voice starts sounding distant, almost echoing through a hallway. You have to say sorry. And then the voice starts becoming slowly more distorted, lowering a couple of octaves as it just goes. Say sorry, say sorry, say sorry. And we just lost Jason in the middle of his scene. Say sorry for disconnecting.
I heard everything.
As you suddenly start losing sensation of your limbs. It starts with your feet and your legs. They start becoming cold, and suddenly that hold that you have been keeping on your glaive loosens as you no longer feel the grasp of the hold. The only thing that you hear is echoing reverberations in the distance, every now and then so and so far away, repeating, say sorry, apologize, hey friends. What is going through Eric's mind as he just died?
Eric is thinking somewhat regrets, but also sort of saying a defiance in that sense of just, I was not the one in the wrong. He's thinking, especially that when, that thing of, friends don't do bad things to each other. And, he almost wants to argue and say, then Gabba should have stopped. There's almost always a resistance. There's never a give-in type thing.
Jason,
Yep.
in what feels to us a moment, but to Eric felt decades, centuries, millennia. In this moment, Eric's soul was detached from his body, and a passage of time at an accelerated rate happened. The only thing that was a constant during that millennia was the constant repeated words. Apologize, apologize. Every so often, perhaps once every decade, it would change in tone, it would say something different. Eric slowly began to hope for those changes as something different, as darkness and nothing. He does not hunger, he does not hope for sleep, he cannot get rest, he cannot sleep. The only thing that his soul hears and feels for a whole millennia is a sense of despair and a need for forgiveness. Without rolling a dice, and you choose, you tell. After that millennia, does Eric still hold his sense of defiance and the belief in him being right?
Yes.
Great. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw? Hello. Can you give me an intimidation check with advantage?
That's
Well, nipples.
cocked. Sorry.
That's a... Do you want me to let you know?
Don't say the result, just say if Eric succeeded or not.
Okay.
Do I have access to fate die in this moment?
You know what? I'm gonna leave that answer to Colin. How strong does Gaba unconsciously want Eric to be on her side?
Oh, I would say very strongly. She wants everyone to be friends. She doesn't want to lose her friend, correct?
But what I mean is, how strongly does she want Eric to acknowledge that he was wrong?
Oh, I think very strongly.
So
Does have
Gaba
a grave
doesn't
hanging over
feel.
it.
Well, yeah, but unconsciously. And this is just you choose. Does she feel any ounce of perhaps what I did wasn't right, or is she 100% confident that what she did was right?
No, she probably has a bit of regret. She's quite a nervous person, so I guess that she'd have some sort of regret. How about this? To make it interesting, can we say only one fate dice can be used?
I agree with that.
Yeah?
Right. I'll use one of them. What a die. Okay, so that is altogether a 21. May not be enough, but yeah, thought it might be.
Eric, perhaps it was your stubbornness. Perhaps it was your lack of remorse. Perhaps it was just the strength of your will and your character. But after what feels like an eternity, through the darkness you have been crawling, trying to feel with your hands, moving and moving and moving, and you come to touch something for the first time in ever. Something that is not flat floor, flat nothingness. It feels like a boot. And then, for the first time forever, your eyes see a silhouette. As you can see Gaba staring at you down in this complete darkness. You two recognize each other in this moment, a single fraction of a second. Your minds come together. And you see each other without any limitation.
Join. I probably put my hand out like a halberd hand.
Eric unconsciously holds his hand out to, as if in a motion to grasp it. And then stops before actually touching. And says, is your victory at the cost of anything?
No. I will never put my friends at risk. I gave you a promise one day that I would never let you die. This is my keeping my promise true. I promise I will never let my friends be theirs. If you join me, I promise to keep the innocents alive.
Where is the line in this sand? Where is the line that we cannot cross, so that Joralf is dead and buried forevermore in that cesspit of his mind?
It means my life to kill him. I will. All I know is that everything will die unless he dies. The line is my friends. I can give no more, no less. I will try to protect anything I can that you may think is sacred. They will not hurt my friends. And you are one of my friends, Eric.
So, Eric, in this moment, this is the deal. Eric Starcarver will be no more. It was mentioned that your soul has been fractured too many times. You have been brought back too many times. Going back as Eric Starcarver is not possible. You will be yourself, yet not yourself at the same time. Eric Starcarver's body will serve as a vessel to this new entity, as you in this moment are aware that if you take Gaba's hand, something of you will be gone. Mechanically speaking, you will be able to convey your thoughts, but you will be under a constant charm from Gaba. If she makes a decision, you can tell her your argument as her consciousness. But if she says to do it, there's not going against her, because she's your best friend and she's so smart and she's always right. How could she take a wrong decision? She thought my opinion and she made considerations. Because she's so great, she takes my opinion and just comes up with the best course of action. Eric Starcarver will no longer be a paladin. All of his levels will be replaced with warlock levels. And fighter levels, up to your discretion, of course. Do you take her hand? Or do you remain in this darkness for eternity, hoping that somehow she may come back later?
Eric thinks on this and then says, the moment any one of us who are our friends, our comrades, are hurt by your hand, or are hurt by those commanded by your hand, the deal is forfeit.
Their smile. That is fine. That will never happen. They are my friends.
Then let us put Joralf back into the abyss. And I will grab your hand, Beastmaster style, and just grip it so tightly that even the claws just sink in a little too uncomfortably for you.
Fine. I'll look you in the eyes and I'll go, we need to strong. And I will be standing to its pivotal place.
Eric, I'll be back with you. Be sharp. Hope you had fun checking on 9
Can I get a TLDR of the last like 30 minutes real time? Whatever time it was.
As you are looking into the darkness, you see Eric laying on the floor, Gaba turning, talking to both you and Kauliki. Kauliki approaching, stopping. She usually that she has like magic on her hand ready to go. Quattle from behind, getting closer. and Eric just laying on the floor. Marlish, in between you and Gaba, still appearing out of nowhere and going, "Yeah, no, you cannot go against Sister Talu. You cannot go against her. We are gonna kill that fucker."
We have the sense that Eric is still alive at this point.
Do you want to use your passive perception or an active one?
Let's say passive, which is 20.
So a passive of 20. It got upgraded. I have it here. With the passive of 20, you can see that Eric is twitching. There's a small muscular movement. You would need to get closer and check. Could be muscular spasms. Could be that he's still somehow alive.
Using my facing ability, I will walk through Marlish and stop standing face to face with Gaba.
Oh, interesting.
Not trying to appear actively threatening. And I will, first of all, speak a healing word aimed at Eric.
As you face through Marlish, you get the same sensation. What can you face through again? Anything?
Anything non-magical. So I was assuming that he didn't have any magical armor or something.
You cannot face through Marlish. As you try to face, and it's the same as coming against the door. And he goes,
Alright,
"Yo,
fair
what?
enough.
Yo, Brother Bishar, I thought we were cool. What's your problem?"
I will just step around him then, in that case. Like a normal person. So
Hey,
pedestrian.
Hey, stop right there. Big Sister Talu needs some time alone.
Get your hands off me.
Give me a intimidation check.
Oh, don't make many of those. +2. Lovely. Oh, that's an 18 for 20 total.
Okay. He has his hand on you and he goes, "What? No. You cannot go near Mistress Talu. No. I won't allow you."
I will just keep walking. Unless he physically stops me, I will just keep walking.
He will take an attack of opportunity to grapple you if you keep moving.
He may try.
Can I help in any way with this?
You can talk if you want, but that is going to be a 21 to grapple Bishar.
That is currently my AC due to haste, but I will shield that.
Oh, okay.
Throw up my hand.
So he goes to like grab you and you shield, and you, Bishar, fucking giant passive perception of the campaign, notice that his hand kinda smashes against this shield that you form up and deforms, hitting against it, and like shallow comes back into form.
I will. If I guess do I see this? Do I see the attack?
Yeah, you see Bishar standing
I
face
see
to
that.
face with you.
Marlish, demon being.
Mistress Talu, no. Brother Bishar is trying to. He's no longer your friend. He has no bracelet, Mistress.
Let him talk, and I will see if he is still afoot.
That was your movement, Bishar.
The word of healing on Eric, if possible. Healing word, rather.
Yeah, you have him right next to you. Let me actually quickly read something. I need to make sure.
Do I need to bother rolling the dice?
I want to make sure of something. Okay. Lovely. You try. What do you say to Eric as this healing word?
Calm.
You feel your magic entering Eric, but no sign of his wounds healing whatsoever.
Right. So
You
then
have your
roll by-
eyes turned on at all times,
Yes.
and all of these corrupted spirits, you can see that 100% of the lesser spirits that were surrounding Eric have become this crimson reddish. But there are still many around him.
Right.
And Bishar would remember when he burned all of those poor villagers that had become undead. They had no lesser spirits around them whatsoever.
Alright. Do I roll the healing or shouldn't I bother? Alright, fair enough.
Don't bother.
Not quite sure what to make of this. I will just turn to Gaba and go, is this truly how you want to proceed? Eric was the one who saved you. He was your best friend. We traveled together and you killed him. Or in whatever state he is currently. Are you truly swayed this easily by dark influences?
I'm gonna look at my chest with the glaive still hanging out. But like, I don't think this was dark influences. I think this was Eric. Kind of be quite jovial. And I'm gonna put my hand out like towards Eric's body and go, he's still my friend. He just needed to be put in his place. It's all good. I kind of pull the glaive out as well at this point.
What friend seeks to put another friend into his place, as you say? Those are the words of dictators, of enslavers,
No.
invaders.
I would say that's the words of someone that's been stabbed in the heart with a glaive. Would your friends back home stab you and then expect nothing to happen?
I come from a land of relative peace, I would say. Wasn't really that much of an issue. But I can see into you, Gaba. I have seen through you, I know what's inside you. You are muddled. Your soul has become corrupted in itself. It may very well be possible that killing you is the only way to cleanse you and resurrect you as you once were.
I'm fine. I think that your little star form thing may be looking too much into this.
As you say that, Bishar, you hear from the other side of the darkness. No, no, you cannot hurt Mistress Dalu. I won't allow it. And you see Marlish is like twitching and contorting, trying to hold himself from shouting at you.
He won't hurt me, Malish. He has no
You're
reason to.
Your very presence channels energy which enslaves others to a will that's not their own. This is not the mark of friendship. This is the mark of tyranny, dictatorship.
Which gives you a quizzical look. We are standing on a ship I may be captain of, but everyone has a say. If that was tyranny and dictatorship, I'm pretty sure I would be ruling with an iron fist. Now, I was annoyed, admittedly. I did shoot a gun, admittedly. I'm fine now. Nothing like a
Did you?
glaive to the heart, can't
Fisher probably knew this, but I didn't.
Look. At the end of the day, me and Eric had some words. He stabbed me in the heart. I beat the shit out of him.
Gah!
Now, look. This may look like I'm just turning bad, but I'm pretty sure if I stabbed you in the heart, you would attack me and try to kill me as well. He's not dead. He may be just knocked out. To be fair, I am stronger than you.
At this moment, Bishar, you see Eric's hand moves to grab Gaba's boot. Slowly, almost with no strength, and just begins grabbing her boot. Eric, welcome back to life. As you take a deep breath, you are still in the darkness, but you can feel Gaba's boots as you hold onto them, and you can hear Bishar's voice, and Kaulik is just crying for Gaba to allow her to heal you. Ephraim opens the door and goes, is everything alright over here? And Quattle, you cannot see him.
Is this? Are we still in combat? Before I do my next thing?
I will hold the initiative temporarily.
I want to drop the crows, so there's no more darkness. I guess I can do that. We'll try anyway.
Yep, you can turn off the mantle of the Scion.
Kind of like just like a very flamboyant flick. Why are we fighting? No. Sorry. I think this got out of hand. I understand that Eric is everyone's favourite. But I'm sorry if I did this to anyone else, if this happened to anyone else, I would expect no different reaction from any of us. If you attack a friend, you can't just get away with that.
What about attacking a city? You fired.
I didn't attack the city. I fired a shot across the city to show power. That was stupid of me. That was hot-headed. If I wanted to show power, I could have shot straight at that little bugbear.
The situation was in hand. Eric was voluntarily sacrificing himself partially to appease the city. Why did you take such offense to an act out of his own free will? That is his right to do.
Because he was being attacked by enslaved, mind-controlled animals that were controlled by Joralf that Paddington decided was okay. Almost like if we were playing chess, and then I blatantly broke the rules, and the judge decided to look over and go, that's fine, because why not?
Paddington might be incompetent, and from his perspective, nothing but whatever was promised by Eric happened. He allowed himself to be attacked, and he was attacked by citizens. That is not violently breaking the rules.
Eric, in this moment, as these two are having a conversation, Kauliki kneels next to you, assuming that Gaba turning off her mantle is good enough, and she will use her healing pulse as you feel a course of electricity passing through you. But unlike previous times that you could just feel like your muscles tensing and being reinvigorated, this time it's just the brief moment where that magic enters your body that you feel anything. As soon as you feel that tension releasing, you just feel numb, nothing. Eric, your race is no longer Bismuth. You are a reborn as of this moment.
Cool.
All of your levels have been turned into warlock levels
Cool.
and fighter levels up to your discretion.
Yeah.
And you can only be healed by people that have a bracelet of friendship.
Cool. I will. Give me 1 second. I don't think.
I hate to do this to Jason, but that is the penalty for dying.
That's fine.
As
But his
potions
soul!
no longer have an
What
effect.
so?
Healing from anybody that does not have a bracelet of friendship does not have an effect. And you cannot willingly leave Gava's side by more than 500 feet.
Oh, that's doable. I'm going to reach my hand out to the shard quickly and be like, I understand you would attack me. I would do the same if I had no contacts. Friends? I'd also probably say there's no, you wouldn't see any red as well on my scars at this point.
I will do my best to bring you back from wherever you have ended. You are lost, Gava. And I don't know if you can be returned.
With that, can you all roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
Oh, nice. Calculated saves.
Can I get, is it a danger sense?
No,
You have advantage on dexterity saving rolls against you.
that you can see.
You cannot see this.
12.
12. Okay.
16.
Okay. What about Eric?
7.
Perfect.
Actually, if I'm prone, I actually get disadvantage.
Yeah.
Still a 7.
By the way, Kauliki will heal you. I forgot to roll for all of those. It is her healing pulse, so this is actually your hit dice.
Cool.
So you can spend the number of hit dice equal to her charisma modifier plus 1. So you can spend a maximum of 5 hit dice, and she gives you an extra 1.
Okay. 5 plus 1. So warlocks are 8. So that is.
So while Jason rolls for this, as Bishar, as you are talking to with Gava, Kauliki is healing Eric. All of you feel like, and suddenly all of you are flung up in the air for a couple of seconds, and then face slam against the ground as the ship suddenly lost 50 feet of altitude, and it's shaking almost as if it is going down. Good thing that Ephraim is the one that rolled the natural 20. So all of those of you that rolled a 17 or lower are knocked prone and take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Joy.
Wiped out on my heel.
30.
And we are going to roll for initiative again.
Was this an effect that caused me to move against my will?
Oh, I fucking hate those boots.
You gave it to him. Sorry, how much damage was that?
8.
8 bludgeoning.
8.
Well, because the only thing that would happen is I can use my reaction to succeed on a saving throw. In this case.
Does Kauliki lose her haste?
She does with a 4 on the dice.
Doesn't that
Alright,
mean
so-
Bashar loses his haste?
Yeah,
Yes.
for 6 seconds, so...
Yeah, so that we will say that was why Bishar failed
Fine.
the saving throw.
Fine, I will
Oh,
take
didn't
my
even
8
roll
points
that
of
nice.
damage.
How do I, can I had a 25. But I rolled a 23 somehow.
On what?
Okay.
How do you put in the number?
I can do it.
Okay, right, it's just 25. 16 plus 9.
Oh, initiative, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I was adjusting something else. What did you say you rolled for Gava?
That's 25.
25. Perfect. Ooh, bad thing that Ephraim is the one that rolled low. What did you roll for Bishar?
20.
20. Okay. And what about Eric?
Eric rolled a 12.
Okay,
Eric.
makes sense that you rolled slightly low, as you just feel as if this is not your body. You just feel as if you are walking through a pool. It feels similar as to when Eric had like the 7 points of exhaustion. And Gaba, you are actually the first one to go again, as all of you just feel that, and you can feel the ship is going in a descent, a rapid descent.
So let me in that like that 3 seconds, the only way that we could drop that low would obviously be the control center, which would either be would that be engines or would that be upstairs?
Give me an Arcana check.
Do I get advantage because I know it's my ship?
No, because you are not the arcane officer, neither the engineer.
I rolled 11 with a -2 for a 9.
You have no idea. You just know how to bark orders, and everybody else does them.
Right. Okay. So I'm going
I
to.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Gaba hasn't piloted the ship. It has always been Bishar.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Right. So I got 50 movement speed. So I'm. Oh, actually, I do have something. I do. I can move faster. I can move up to 15. I don't remember why I did that.
Bishar, while Kalum decides what to do, you can see the tension of the moment Marlish, like a slime hits the ceiling and falls down, and like slime starts reforming himself, and you see that he's twitching. He's taking like a while longer to form like his facial features. Tendrils start coming almost like from Venom, and what is Gaba doing? I have
Right.
stalled for long enough.
I'm going to rage quickly because obviously I'm hit. So get that bonus going out the right way. I'm now going to move. I'm going. Okay. Is it 5? You can only move. You can't move. Take an action while the game's paused. Right. I'm going to move 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Does Bishar take an attack of opportunity as Gaba is running away?
No.
Okay.
Kauliki would just be yelling, "What the heck is going on?"
I'm literally like scrambling across going, and as I burst past Kauliki, I'm going to see Ephraim, and I'm going to be like, "What?"
I understood absolutely nothing of that.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You got noise cancelled. Sorry, man.
Oh, why have you left the engine?
I heard the noise and something was wrong, so I just came.
Fuck! And I'm just gonna dash again, another 55, 10, 15.
Yeah, everybody left the dog guy that likes to lick on all of the wood of the ship.
50. Okay, so that. Is there anything else I can do?
You can dash, action dash if you haven't.
Yeah, so that was dash. So I moved, I actions to get to where that was. I'm just wondering, does range give me? No, range supposed to give you.
No, race doesn't give you extra movement. So, that's going to be it for Gaba. Perfect. Bishar, you are actually the next one.
I will completely ignore the situation for now and just turn towards Eric and be like, "What happened to you?"
Let's get the ship righted first. We'll deal with it later. There's no point if we're all dead now.
Bishar, I'm going to force something on Jason, and you will see that his eyes have stopped being the Eric's regular brownish color in kinda yellowish. Instead, they are glowing crimson red.
Are you beholden to Gaba anyway?
Do I know that?
You have
Do,
no idea.
do I have knowledge of that?
You have knowledge of the past 1,000 years.
Hang on.
Hey, you all hear the barking coming from
crow.
somewhere in the ship.
Ah, there was a dog. Didn't Kariki's dog?
Yeah, probably.
Well, there's Karpar and there's Steven, the Kokiku who is also a peace worker dog and was living
Do I answer truth? I mean, Eric's never had to lie to Vishal. Yes, am I beholden
Feel compelled
to...
not to tell it because of Gaba.
Think of yourself from this moment forward as
Yep.
Shibiti Creek from Pinocchio.
I did not get that reference.
No, it's I got that reference.
Watch Pinocchio?
Yeah, like fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Fucking cricket, that is like the voice of consciousness.
But a cricket, right?
Yeah, I will say to Vishar. Beholden is not the term I would use here. More like attempting to be her true north.
Can I use
So,
my
Bishar.
passive insight on that? Which is
What's
also
your
20,
passive
by the way.
insight? Also fucking 20. Eric doesn't seem to be lying, but he seems to be withholding. Might be the moment, might be the situation. Right now, you just felt as you descended about another 500 feet from the sky.
I will see what's causing all the commotion.
Okay.
I currently have a flying speed due to combination of the Draconic transformation and my phasing of 120 feet.
Okay. And you can face through walls.
Yes.
Okay.
Up to the command deck
Where
you
are
go.
you going?
Probably the command room first.
So the command deck.
Yes.
Up. Okay.
Straight up.
Straight up. Perfect. Bishar, you fuck gravity. Go up, and as soon as you poke your head, you can see Steven, this Beast Walker canine farmer clothing, just holding onto the sphere and going, licking on it and not knowing really what he's doing, but just shaking everything.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What the fuck are you? And as he sees you, he just kind of like jumps behind the desk, and the ship continues going downfall.
Can I try to stabilize the ship?
Sure. It's gonna be on. What was your skill that you used? It was flying vehicles, which we established that after flying the Elysian Veil for half a week, Bishar is now proficient because he's fucking amazing and he gains proficiency in only half a week of training.
Right. So it's just proficiency, or does it use one of my abilities?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Right.
If you'd use fucking Foundry, you could see that I have put it on your ship.
Yeah, well, if fucking Foundry didn't use 15 gigs of RAM and 3 Microsoft data centers worth of CPU time, but it's an 18 total.
18 total. Okay, that is going to be one of many successes that you will need. You are pulling onto this sphere and trying to lift it up, but it's going in such a fast incline that you are starting to gain weight, but not enough to avoid complete crash. And as soon as you hold onto it, you are attuned to the ship. You can see it through the sensors, descending rapidly straight into Naur Zhandia. At some moment, the ship turns around and is aiming at it almost like a missile.
Jesus Christ.
What? How?
Do I have a bonus action left?
I'm going to say your bonus action was all of the dialogue with Eric.
I think Martin just wants to wipe my city off the face of the planet at this point.
He doesn't like doing
Right, so that's my turn then.
Okay, so that was it for Bishar in that case.
Yeah, and if you have the braces on, you could have told us all this information, and then we could all went there, but now we're all blind.
Yeah, you are just a bad friend.
I am the only friend currently.
Perfect. So
Nobody is on my side.
perfect. So that is going to bring us to Eric. What are you doing?
Right. So, question: in terms of say spell-wise stuff, full spell up and running or no?
Hello.
Hello.
Can
April.
you? Hello. I've currently got the audio on in Discord because Ninja wasn't picking up my mic. So if I
Oh
turn
yeah,
that
we are
off,
just using Discord for the music and the sound, and connecting here through Ninja. Yes, we can hear you.
Ninja was lying to me. Okay.
Great. So, I'll get back to you in a moment. Great. Spell-wise, you know what? Fuck it. Yes.
Cool. Grabbing. He will sort of rifling through his mind palace and will think of quickness and getting far, and will bonus action cast fast step on himself as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I basically will teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space. So essentially, I'm not really looking at the map. Here we go. So I need to get to the
That
engine.
you can see.
Correct.
There's a problem with the you can see because the farthest that you can see
Yep.
is down here to the side of the engine room. Oh, and technically it's more than 60, so around there.
Yep. 60 feet. Gets me there as a bonus action.
Yes.
Go
So,
towards.
is there like any visual that Kauliki and Ephraim and Kotel would see?
I think he would begin to see the change ever so slightly from that golden tan coloring to red white-ish as he phases out of existence, and he just sort of speaks as he retains he still retains the giant speech and says, "Go," and will teleport 60 feet,
Okay.
half movement to stand up.
Yes.
Now I don't have the reborn bit, so I assume my movement is 15 feet left. So we're gonna go.
No.
1,
The reborn. Let me just quickly drop it to your
2,
character
3,
sheet.
4.
Okay, there you go. I just added the reborn to your character sheet.
Cool.
That you cleared out entirely.
I don't know how. I just basically D&D put what you call import in, and it did that.
We'll deal with that later. Yes,
right.
the reborn still has the 30 feet movement speed.
That's fine. I will then stand up half movement. 1, 2, 3. Engine room is, remind me, upper deck.
Engine room is this one here in the center. The door is closed. This giant metallic door, almost like from a bomb shelter.
Still not use my action. Action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why the hell did I go there?
Because you came across the stairs.
Stupid shit. Attempt to. Yep.
You open the door.
Yep.
Inside you can see the engine. The stones that form the engine are glowing intensely. Eric, you were the arcane officer of this ship. Maybe not the engineer, but you still have knowledge of how the systems of the ship work. So I'm going to allow you to make me an Arcana check as a free action. Prince, a lot of shit has happened.
Oh fuck yes. That is a 28. Sorry, 27.
Oh damn.
Yes, I saw most of last week.
27.
Yep.
So the engine seems to be going in overdrive. Something has manually triggered an immense output of energy. All of these stones are working at the same time. All of the ether is being produced simultaneously. This engine works by alternating between the 5 different stones to generate the energy in different amounts. By the output that you can see in this moment, it seems that all of the air stones are set to 100%. This could explode at any moment. And a big fucking explosion.
Do I know how long I've got left?
Not without checking the equipment and all of the stuff. But just by looking at it at the first glance, you can see that it's going out of control. You can see like lightning sources coming out of all of the stones. Without that protective center that is keeping the stones safe, all of you would be dead from ether poisoning right now. I want you to imagine the engine room as a mini nuclear reactor. That's how powerful this ship is.
Cool.
That is going to be it for Eric's turn.
Yep.
Ephraim. So,
Yeah.
Gaba killed Eric. Eric is now back. Apparently, he is a servant of Gaba or something like that, based on the conversation that Bishar had. You let a guy that is a Beast Walker canine that loves leaking everything alone in the ancient room as you went to check on the commotion. And the ship is now going downfall. And it just rocked and you were shaken. You were the only one that was able to stand up and not fall prone from the ship suddenly having what's the air turbulence.
Turbulence, it's not much seriously doing good. Okay, am I still in the engine room?
No, Ephraim, you are in the main hall. In the meeting hall.
Yes, I see. Very good. Well, in that case, I mean, I feel like he would immediately want to go and see what's happening. Does he think this is, from what his experience with the ship, that this is something he can help fix from the engine room?
Could be the engine room, could be the command deck. Those are the two obvious points to go to.
And I know that Eric's going to engineering?
No, you just saw Eric teleporting, which you have never seen before.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will go to the engine room.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gavali, do you take an attack of opportunity on Ephraim as he walks by?
Bring up my warhammer. No, I'm not going to touch him.
Ephraim, you will need to dash.
Yep. That's fine.
Okay. You dash, you get right next to Eric entering into the engine room. Without needing to roll, you were the engineer of this ship. You know something is wrong. It has been put into overload by something.
Yep.
Taking up from Eric's 20-something and Ephraim being the engineer, there are 3 possible reasons. A, something hit the ship and caused a system malfunction. B, something inside the ship had a cataclysmic failure causing a system malfunction. Or C, somebody manually tampered with the systems. But for the C, it would be really hard. You would need advanced arcane knowledge. You have bonus action left. Anything?
For bonus action.
Speaking is a free action.
Yeah. Shit.
I fucking hate your facing. So,
What's it? Because I'd have to, if I wanted to do this, the cantrip as a bonus action, I'd have to.
no, and you still need to move and get closer to the controls and stuff. So,
there aren't any spells between them.
Okay, perfect. Bonus action. Bonus action. Cast magic stones. Hey. Okay. Kauliki.
Can I just direct Eric? Do you know who's up on deck? I need to communicate with them.
Jason, you muted your microphone.
Vishal went through the ship. He must be upstairs.
Alright, I'll contact him in just a moment. So I'll put to work.
Great. By the way, Bryn, I think you have the wrong microphone selected in Ninja.
Okay.
Kauliki is gonna roll a panic check because she has no idea what's going on. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Look at Marlish.
Slap him.
Slap him in the face and walk away. Well, Gava didn't have any problems with Kauliki, so he's not going to do anything to her. And let's see. Kauliki just stands there looking at Quotal. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And she's going to hold an action because she has no idea what she can do.
Oh, come on!
David, why are you still gone, David?
I'm not.
David's here.
He's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're right there, yeah.
Oh, I cannot see him. I cannot hear him. He's connected?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. On both, yes.
Oh, shit. Let me reload the page then. I was certain that he wasn't here. Be back in a second.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know.
There's always technical difficulties at this point.
Anarchy! We'll see. We're heading there.
Might as well rename ourselves to the technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Thanks.
I can see everybody now. So, Quattl, I have no idea when you came back, David. Because
I came back when you said to come back.
Okay, so you are aware of everything. Why did nobody tell me that David was talking and I was ignoring him?
It sounded as though you were actually, what was it?
Interacting.
No
yeah,
shit.
interacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
You
was
just
like,
happen to have
alright.
had a conversation.
I'm that good.
You preempted what he says.
So what?
Well, I'm on. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either.
Let me quickly check. What was your position in the Elysian Vale?
I was a gunner, Martin. And
You
because
have absolutely no idea.
Lord.
Because all my stats were shit for flying the ship.
Hey. Everybody ran that direction, so.
Do I assassinate Gabba?
Can't hit me.
Don't have to hurt you.
Baby, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
No
What do you do?
Well, I stand up.
Half movement.
Yep.
Okay. You can see the silhouette of the door, this bomb shelter sort of door. Light coming from the other side, and Eric and Ephraim just standing there looking at it like, oh shit.
Well, I'm not going to be able to do anything there.
Did you guys watch the miniseries Chernobyl?
Yes.
So Ephraim and Eric look like the guys that reacted to that meltdown.
You did not see the graphite because there isn't any.
Oh,
Yeah.
161? It's not like that.
Not great, not horrifying.
I'm gonna dash to the window to
To the
see if I can
wall.
see anything like any ships or anything that could have caused whatever out and see.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay.
We will say this is your quote-unquote bonus action.
Perception. 22.
You can see off in the distance. You know when you are going in an airplane and it's starting to lift up, and if you look, you do the thing that you are not supposed to do and open the window. You will see that the horizon is in a diagonal.
I thought you were supposed to open the window.
No.
Yeah, you're supposed to have the window open.
You are supposed to have them shut down when they are lifting up, for some reason.
No.
They're on open, so that the hearers just can see the engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. All of my latest flights in the last 5 years, they have told me to close the window until we are stable up in the air. So if we die, we don't know.
You used a cheap airline. They didn't have the windows fixed in place, so they need to close the shutters on the inside to prevent
Yeah.
Probably.
losing
yeah.
cabin pressure.
Air Canada, who knows? Yeah, the horizon is at a 45-degree incline and starting to get close.
Uh-huh.
To the horizon.
Also, you can see that the ship is it's midwise turning, and you can see a city off in the distance. With your knowledge of a gunner, you think that you could shoot at that place. So within
Huh?
one or two ships fly towards at the speed that the Elysian Vale moves.
Okay. Eric, Ephraim, hurry up. We're nearly...
Yes.
We're heading towards the city.
I'm trying.
We should be able to make a correction in a few seconds. What can you see?
The city.
Oh,
Coming closer.
how
Even I
pretty.
would know that.
Gaba, you're up.
Yes. Right. There we go. Still thinking that after seeing that these two people are gone into the engine room, and not, I'm just gonna go straight up to the cabin room. I don't know what else I would do. There's a frantic rush, but 30. Oh. 40, 45, 50. Why am I so slow? Well, action dash.
Action dash, okay.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I guess the door is closed, or is it open? Is anyone close
The door,
behind me?
the door was closed, yes.
I'm going to run full pelt at the door.
As you are closing in, the door automatically opens.
Yeah.
Is the door closed or open? No, it's closed. But it opens once you approach.
15.
Well, if we took one lesson from The Simpsons, then it means that at least Gaba still has his soul.
As Gaba, as you walk into the room, you can see. What the fuck happened with his token? You can see Steven on the behind what looks to be your desk, kinda like cowering against Bishar, and you see that he looks surprised and scared, but somehow resolute to something.
Take him to the break. Is what Bishar says as soon as you enter.
If I did kill Steven, would you all be upset with me as well?
Yes.
Yes.
More obsidious.
As soon as you enter, Bishar will say, "Take him to the break," and gesturing at him.
Where's my bonus? I don't have bonus to do anything. Such a useless character. All I
Just
can
a
do is
fucking
fucking
barbarian
Just a
warlock.
one-hit wonder, that's all. Like,
just
gotcha.
stand in front of you, hit people. I'm wondering if I can kill that.
Well, to be fair, you did hit Eric once. So maybe
You
not
didn't
a
have to
one-hit
use your
wonder.
action to dash, so you only have your bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look and see if I got anything that with bonus. Oh, I can do anything with bonus. Shameful features. Friendship. Ooh. Ooh. No. To activate friend, is that a bonus action or an action?
Friend is action, I think. I don't remember. Should be in your characters. You have so many fucking features.
Could I pull myself closer? No. Oh, okay. I'll use my bonus action to cast a message to Quattro.
You need to. Oh, you are using the bracelet. Okay.
Bracelet of friendship to message Quattro and say, can I get a hand with this fucking dog who decided to fuck us?
And as you walk into the room, all intimidating, you see Steven. It's his turn now. He goes before Bishar. He raises up his hands and he goes, "I licked nothing. I swear, I licked nothing."
He lies.
And
We have a dog on the ship.
this guy. He is a canine beast walker.
Yeah,
Bishar.
Portal wouldn't recognize that as Canine Beast Walker. When did we get a dog?
Bishar, it's my turn, right?
Bishar, you're up.
What is the inside of Gaba? I'm curious. God.
Wait, what?
Colin, what is your insight of Gaba?
My insight.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I heard,
I heard
Gaba's
something else as well.
insight.
I heard inside
Yes.
as well. I was like,
Yeah,
what-
yeah. It's that.
0 plus 0 is 10.
Oh.
Right. Then in that case, I think you would just see that while Fishar is normally very collected, he has become more and more. What's the right word? Agitate. As this whole thing has been going on. All the Buckley in the city, the transport up towards the ship, removing the darts from Eric, the whole thing with Gaba and the fight and the reborn, everything more and more becoming agitated, and his features start to become more animal-like in the process. But right now he's just focusing on trying to correct the ship.
It's a fucking theory. It's happening.
Great.
Not in that sense, but like sharpened teeth, fangs. I mean,
Like
stuff like that.
animalistic, like, yeah, it's just great.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Give me a flying vehicles check as your action in that case.
Yes. Alright.
If you guys watch Van Helsing, when they are turning into like the transformation, that's how I imagine Bichar's more animalistic. Like in the middle of that. Van Helsing is such a
I
fascinating film.
will use a fate die. on this.
You'll use a fate.
Maybe.
You are giving me the last one.
Oh, it was not worth it. It's a total of. It was dexterity and proficiency, right?
Yes.
So 16 total.
Oh, still a success.
Ah, right.
That's true. Ship is starting to be slightly in the same direction, but it's still aiming towards Naur Zhandia. You
Yeah,
need
but-
more.
Is it aiming towards Paddington? Like,
Yeah, sure. We zoom to the middle of everything, and we cut to Paddington with a bunch of papers and going. Now we need to send relief support to that other place. Ah, there's disturbances in this plaza. And he's just barking out orders, and we zoom back to the ship, aiming in a straight line to Paddington.
Let's dive.
Eric. Well, sorry, Bishar. Bonus action.
No,
And
I don't
you are
have
holding
a-
on to this. Pulling it.
I don't think I have a useful bonus action right now.
Crying is a free action.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. That's not my style, Martin. No, I don't have a useful bonus action right now. So that's my job, my turn done. Job done.
Great. Eric.
Okay, looking at the engine, and the okay. So I've gained the sense with Ephraim's directions that essentially, what do we need to do now in order to stop the ship from just
First of all, you would need to begin by checking the console, the interface, and seeing what's wrong with the system.
go to the console, which is on my right or left?
This one is the console. This
Go to
one
here.
is just a regular interface for
Okay.
other systems.
That's fine. Go to the console.
Okay, this is gonna be an Arcana check.
Let's go.
Do you want to spend an action or a bonus action? That will determine the DC.
Fuck it. Let's go for action.
Okay.
It is a 24 for me.
Okay, that's a good success. You exceeded the DC by 5, so I'm going to give you a little bit more info. Somebody tampered with the systems. Very easily. There's no security protocols, there's no checks, there's no password, two-factor authentication, anything like that. So whoever gained the way of being inside of the engine room and knew what they were doing could easily tamper with it. You see that the life support system has been collapsed and shut down. All of the energy from the weapons has been raised to the maximum. The weapons are ready to discharge at any moment. The main weapon, which is the mega cannon, is also ready to discharge at any moment, and they are just waiting for a trigger to be pulled. That's what's keeping all of this energy to the maximum. You have two options: A, shooting the weapons, or B, sending it to a different system. Sending it to a different... You said 24, right?
Yes.
Sending it to a different system has a chance of cataclysmic failure if the check were to fail. Diverting it in a more safely manner will take longer, and you believe that you have seconds, like one more round before this goes boom.
Right.
Question. How would something like casting a counter spell into
No effect.
this? Okay, fine.
Each of these stones
Yeah.
is producing the equivalent to a 9th level spell every 6 seconds, and there are 5 of those.
Okay.
The
Okay. Fuck me. I'm going to probably then say, because no one's actually said where the weapons have been pointed at, correct?
Well, the main cannon is frontline facing, if you remember from the combat against the dragons, and you are descending towards Naur Zhandia, so Eric would know the cannon will shoot to Paddington specifically.
Sure.
Before you make any decision, I want
Yeah.
you to remember what Paddington looks like. So I will look up for the image while you talk.
That homunculus.
Yes. I'm just trying to think. Who? Oh, fuck. Who's at the cockpit?
Sure.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You did see me fly up, though.
You would have seen
Yeah.
that.
No. Yeah. We would have seen. Yeah.
You're right. You would know that Bishar is there, and you
Up
saw
there.
Gava running upstairs. So if she's not there, she'll be there soon.
Diverting systems to other. Diverting the energy to other systems takes longer and most likely won't. What most likely means we won't have enough time.
It's a risky gamble. It can be done. It will just be risky.
I have a horrific idea.
Yeah. I'm willing to go with YOLOing. I've already died once today,
Yeah.
so what's another?
It's also like I can do it as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay everything I've basically learnt.
Yeah,
to
I imagine
take-
you and Ephraim are talking as you
Yeah.
all are.
Yeah. Because I can partly use my engineering action to divert energy, which is probably like
yeah, that's pretty.
That's
That's
bad.
yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing. Is
yeah.
he's doing that. Yeah, I think that's all he can do, and we'll look to Ephraim and say, "Do you still need me down here?"
Do I think this overloading can be resolved by just me?
Yeah, definitely. But having Eric, who is the arcane officer, either here or in the command deck, will give you advantage.
I just need you for the next moment, and then we can leave while I stabilize things.
I'll step back to allow him some space.
Ephraim, it's your turn. Same thing.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
And what are you choosing to do? You are the one pulling the trigger. Are you shooting the gun?
Yes.
Are you diverting it to another system, or are you trying to spread it evenly, which will take longer?
I assuming you mean take longer. That would be like an action rather than a bonus action.
It will all depend
Or-
on your role. I have the DCs
Okay.
set up. Every fight that you exceed the DC will reduce
Yep.
it by 1 round.
Okay.
And of
How-
course,
do I have-
diverting it is the most difficult one.
Yeah. Do I have any idea how much more needs to be like diverted?
No.
No.
This is
okay.
critical failure.
Critical overload. Okay. I mean, in that case, does he think that just distributing it to one place will do the same amount as like trying to distribute it to everywhere?
Diverting all of the power to another system other than the engines will be the same effect as if you shoot the main weapon.
Okay.
Have you seen all of those movies where they are doing anything with electricity and suddenly all of the light bulbs explode?
Yes.
That's what we are talking about here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I think he'd rather try and distribute it everywhere in that case.
Would you like to hear my
Everyone.
horrific idea before you choose?
Sure.
Well, the main weapon does lightning damage, and I
Oh,
can
no.
redirect lightning
Into the sky.
into a different direction.
Yeah.
How reliably?
I mean, we've seen him do it a few
Yeah.
times at this point.
I know.
He has
You have
caused
to dangle in
a
front of the weapon.
thunderstorm and caught
That's
a
true.
thunder in his gun. Literally.
Yeah. I think I also like completely redirected like a weird lightning storm that
Yeah, I remember that.
like
If I
the
remember
void
correctly-
creature
Yeah,
created.
we've basically seen him do it quite a few too many times now.
Yep. He just
Enough
needs
times I
to
could-
succeed on the
I
check
could-
to not take the damage himself, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, I like that idea. Who messaging? So okay.
I'm
Well,
right
you
next
are-
to you, so
You are on the window listening to all of this.
yeah.
There's one problem though.
Hmm?
Quattro would need to make his way to the front of the
Yeah.
ship on the upper deck to be able to see the weapon. Or to the brig.
So,
No way,
well,
the
so
brig
you do
doesn't
it-
have a window mode.
so we could do it like next round.
How fast can you move if
Yeah.
you were to move in a line?
Because
This
otherwise
would
I'll
be-
just divert the power this time and then do lightning channeling.
I do have ways to teleport.
Yeah, you would have to do that because we are talking. If you were to have to run the distance, almost 200 and something feet.
Damn, I was hoping that I could just go out the front via the brig.
Yeah.
Wanna jump out the window and teleport?
That was also crossing my mind.
So, what is Ephraim doing in this moment? All of the systems are starting to upload. Some of the
Yeah.
illusory holographic
Yeah,
diagrams
it's like-
are failing.
I think
You touch the console and the static courses through your fingers.
Blue. I think because he doesn't know that Quaddle is there right now to do it, he's going to try and divert the power everywhere.
Arcana check.
This round. Okay. I get advantage?
Eric is there, so both Eric and you are minority report, moving things around and helping each other.
Okay.
Like the engineers from the Titanic who stayed there until the end. Did you guys see that they managed to do a LiDAR scan of the Titanic as it has been sunken? And for the first time ever, we can see into some parts that were impossible to see before. It there the other day in Natchio. Was that enough time for you to roll that Arcana check?
Yeah. 23.
23. Um, 23 is not enough.
Really?
Fucking yes, really. You chose the hard one.
That's true. I did choose the hard one. I mean, I have one Flesh of Genius.
Can you do that after you know that you failed?
I don't know. Reaction. It's reaction to making. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What would your Flash of Genius get you to then?
28.
Okay.
Yeah, 28.
28 is still not enough.
Oh my god. This is like,
the DC for
crazy.
the DC
Maybe
for
something.
in one single round, spreading all of the energy through all of the ship
No.
without damaging anything was 30.
Whoa.
As Ephraim,
Mm,
you are starting to move the energy around. Roll me
mhm.
1d. Let me double check. Is this 6 systems or 8 systems?
Which system will it be?
Okay. Roll me a. D8.
D8.
Roll raggy.
3.
3. Interesting. Ephraim, you are starting to divert the energy. I'm going to need both Ephraim and Eric to give me a. Let's call it a. Dexterity saving throw. As the console starts ether just going everywhere. Throughout all of the ship, all of you feel gravity is gone. The air
Oh.
suddenly becomes thin and very quickly hard to breathe. Anybody that goes to the upper deck outside the security doors will fly off as the life support systems are gone.
Oh god.
Good thing that it was the life support systems, because if it was the piloting system, you guys were fucked.
Yeah.
So, what was the dexterity saving throw? Ephraim, Jason, you have your mic off.
22.
14.
14, 22. Okay,
Yeah.
Ephraim, you're going to take half of this, but Eric, you don't have that much luck. As you are going to take a total of 22 points of energy damage.
It's 11, I assume.
So that is 22.
Ephraim, yours is halved, so 11.
Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
You still have the problem of the critical energy, but at this moment, that discharge cleared some of it away. The DC is lower, but the DC goes down to 25 now, if you want to attempt the same thing next turn. We go to Kaulik. Kaulik is still there. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And just flying and starts flying up. She's like, what do I do? What do I do? And we start seeing like she's halfway through the ship. Ephraim, what? Your name? You.
Hang on, can I make a suggestion, please, for what Kaliki could do?
Yeah, I thought she had some.
Yes.
Could she cast Haste on Quartal?
Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You go fast. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, Quartal is hasted.
Thank you.
I feel like you're more channeling Halina than Kalike.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll bring me up to 60 foot.
Yes.
Walking. So that'll bring me. Because I don't know. Because I think I should get to the front of the ship just in case. So I will. Do I jump out the window and teleport? It'll be so cool.
I'm gonna be honest
That
with you.
was
You can certainly try it. There's going to be a dexterity saving throw for you to not be left 250 feet away in half a second.
Yeah, I'm not good at dexterity. I'm not gonna do that. Right, so let's go 15 feet to there. And then
Okay.
oh god, 15, 45.
45.
Oh jeez, I moved back downstairs somehow. Ugh.
Okay. You see Karpar standing there as he flies away. You see a dog flying off in the distance.
Cool.
And Quotl thinks for a moment, is this the dog that
Yes.
we are supposed to bring to the brig? Oh, he's gone.
1 star. Everybody knows you don't kill the dog.
There's a website, Does the Dog Die?
60 foot. And then
Telling you the ending of
action
books and movies.
dash.
Oh, you have to put the entry in
1
there.
star.
Okay, so you can get up to
Just all
there.
it says. 1 star.
And then
Oh, wait! I'm going to need Quotl to give me a strength saving throw the moment that he opens the door. I
Now,
forgot
Martin.
about that part.
I control the winds around me.
We are talking 600 feet
Yeah.
every second.
Mhm.
Winds.
Mhm.
And nothing to hold against.
Yeah. I can just make them go in a circle around myself.
For free?
Storm Sorcerer. Yeah,
Storm
Storm
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
For it doesn't require even a bonus action?
Nope. Nope. Just happens.
Your characters are fucking broken.
Cool.
So-
Yeah. And then I will use my hasted action
Oh, hasted action.
to thunder step 90 feet to here.
Okay. So you are at the edge. You can see an underglow from the other side of the ship as the energy is starting to go. And now that you are up there, you can see Naur Zhandia about 1,000 feet. So round and a half.
And we can do cantrips as a bonus action if they're non-damaging, correct?
As long as you cast the first level spell as an action.
Okay. I have casted a level spell as an action, so I will message. I will point my finger.
Didn't you just use bonus action to thunder step?
No, hasted action.
Oh, hasted action.
Or whatever variance that allows me to do it
Yeah.
in that order. So I will message, or I will point towards the engine room. General message. Ephraim, if you don't think you can do it, I can redirect the lightning. I'm in position.
I mean, I'll do it now. We don't have time. You can take it.
I'm in position. The packet has arrived. As round 3. Gaba, you see Stevens just, I didn't look nothing, I assure you. I licked absolutely nothing, it was him. And you see a half translucent Bishar pulling on this thing. Gaba, you can also help stabilize the ship if you also spend your action to that. It is the equivalent as the pilot and co-pilot pulling from the lever.
Could we sorry to interject. Could we make this the final round? It's almost midnight.
This will be the final round, as Callum is muted.
Sha,
Yes.
as much as I want permanent stockades, I disagree right now, we're going to die. So I'm literally just going to push on the other side of the ball, like, full strength. Try and, like, tip it upwards.
Okay. Are you helping him, or are you also rolling?
What is the roll?
In your case, just dexterity. It's not just a matter of pushing it, it's a matter of directing it. At the moment that you come in contact with that mass of spinning circles that form the sphere, you suddenly view the 360 eagle view of the ship.
Right, I'll do that.
And you can see Commander Paddington down there.
Nat 20!
Okay. So with that, that is 3 successes. All of you feel the ship suddenly stops going on a downfall and slowly begins going up. As we got to Paddington going, no, this cannot be written. Huh? And he slaps a mosquito that lands on his face. And we see on the other side the ship starting to go up. We got back to the ship.
Oh crap, what was this?
That is one crisis averted, but there is still
Oh,
the energy.
What's going on?
sorry, that's me.
It's just
I'm-
like
I'm
every
just-
dice in the universe.
I'm just adjusting
Wow.
spells.
Oh,
Sorry.
What? I don't know what kind of spell deals 20 d10s.
it's new magic. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
So if I move away from this now, do I stop helping, or is my turn over, or...?
That was your action. As long as somebody keeps on the control, it's not going to go out of its way. And Bishar, you instantly know that anything that would help you, like automations for the gliding, dampenings of wind, all of those have been deactivated. This ship is in sports mode.
Wow.
Yes.
I will make a hard right, turn the ship towards the edge of the island and away from Naur Zhandia.
Yeah. Gava, it's still your turn, but Bishar goes
Oh, sorry, I thought it was my
just right after you, as the ship is going up. You see Steven, hands up.
I'm just gonna, okay, so 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
You have 15 movement speed?
Yeah, so 50 movement speed.
Barbarian.
And...
Yep. I wanna grapple, but
That would be an action.
Can I... with my chain?
You need to make an attack action in order to use a bonus action attack.
Why do I have nothing but fucking... range? Can I...
Perfect.
I'll attack this man.
You have no way of doing it this turn. That was your 6 seconds.
No. Yeah, this means I'm literally...
Well, he hands up, goes. Hey, no, I swear, I licked nothing. I just claps his hands, and as he claps his hands, chalk comes up, almost dust into your eyes, and you just avert your eyes for a moment, and he is gone.
Question. I have danger sense.
Yeah, no. This doesn't force you to make a dexterity saving throw or anything like that. And he just vanished. He's no longer there.
Is he invisible? Because I still have blind sight.
He is invisible and about to run away, so Gava technically could swing wildly and as an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Should allow a man who give... Yeah, I'm gonna roll, so that was an 18, and then on the disadvantage roll, so that's a 13 plus 10 for his bleed.
This is a soft critical, and this guy has 1 hit point.
Oh, don't kill him. Just knock him out.
Well, it's instant death. He's going to go to -1 at least.
He turns invisible, starts running away, and Gaba just like slams. And Gaba, the next thing that you see as you open your eyes from dust being blown into you, you're pretty sure that you have just been roofied. As you start feeling immediately soft, I needed you to give me a Constitution saving throw. But you just swing up, and you see this guy falls onto your captain desk, bleeding, with a hole on his head. We got to Bishar's turn.
Fuck's sake.
Have I got this right? I've got a plus 10 save on my con.
Yes, that would make sense.
Plus
Yes.
what?
Okay, yeah, 20.
You are not drugged.
Yay!
I will make the hard right that I described earlier, but I will say to Gaba, I said arrest him, not kill him. He sabotaged the ship.
I haven't killed him, he's just incapacitated.
I'm dying.
Uh,
I'm literally dying.
He also blew stuff in my face, and I'm feeling queasy right now. I think I'm right. Yeah?
Fucking damn it.
Bishar, no need to make a check. You have taken control of the ship, but it feels shaky. It feels almost as if your engine is about to blow up.
Can we make
I will
sure
take
this
it.
man's not dead?
We have asked a lot of questions about this and a bit of experience. Do I know if the island barrier works both ways? Like, can I just fly out
Yes.
the island? So it does
No.
work both ways. Right.
Yes.
I will get as close to the barrier as I can without crashing into it.
It will take you multiple turns. You are literally above Naur Zhandia airspace.
That's fine.
Okay, you turn the ship around and start going. We got back to Eric and Ephraim. You guys
Okay.
are the ones that have the engine problem.
I will give the help action to. Yeah, I'll give the help action to Ephraim, I think. Let me just make sure I've got nothing else. I can do this.
You could try rolling.
Yeah.
Shooting the weapons is easy.
Yeah, but the weapons is still pointed at my home.
Technically, no. Maybe if there's like a tall building, it will be vaporized, but
Again,
let's just hope there's no children playing on any rooftop.
Okay. What's your Arcana check? Ephraim?
Not me.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Oh fuck it! I will give the help action to you.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what is it?
+9.
It's not.
It ain't shabby since the class switch, but
Yeah.
a +10 is still a +10.
Damn, pretty fucking good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give that over to. Actually, here's a question. Actually, now I don't know if this would work, because True Strike is technically a combat weapon. It's a combat spell, Martin. But could it potentially give magical insight to Ephraim, for Ephraim? It's a cantrip. I know it's stretching, but you know.
He has to hit the right button in order to shoot it up.
It's like aiming.
You might
I
say he
would
has to strike it.
say
True.
no.
That's fine.
Because this is not just about hitting the button, it's about directing levels, energy everywhere. I will remind you, Jason. You can choose. It's your decision, definitely, to give the help action. But the DC now is lower. The divert energy safely to all systems is at 25 right now, meaning that the other two options are
25.
lower.
Okay.
If you want to sacrifice the system, one is already gone. You guys will need to fix that somehow or land the ship if you don't wanna risk it.
Okay, I want to try and continue dissipating the energy to the rest of the systems.
Okay, go ahead and roll an Arcana. And just to recon something while you roll that, Gaba, you whack this guy while floating almost in zero gravity. Like that plane that goes super high up and you are floating up in the air.
Yeah.
What did we say DC was again?
25.
It'll be a natural 16 plus 9, so 25 just.
25 exactly. Ephraim, you see, you are diverting the energy and like energy just pops up in your heads. Eric, unfazed. He takes the damage, he doesn't flinch, he doesn't do anything, almost as if he cannot feel it, and continues doing the things as you are just blinded for a second. And the next thing you look back and Eric has been redirecting energy throughout all of this jump of electricity that hits you. The energy gets dispersed to the shields, to the systems. The engine comes under control, no longer about to blow up. But you have lost the life support systems. And you still need to make your way to this guy's Kokiku Ranch, searching for the Glorium Arcanum's facility. But that will be for next week, as we come back with a reborn Eric. And somehow Gaba is still alive. Ah!
Oh, don't worry, Gaba's under contract though.
One of many. Calm your meter. Calm your meter.
I said Gaba's under contract. That's an interesting way to put it.
Two-way street, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Two-way street. That's an interesting way to put it.
Free.
I
Four.
I like to think that I just we'll find out, I guess.
Roundabout or cross-section?
My way or eternal damnation.
It's like that really annoying, like American, like four-leaf clover intersection.
You.
In the meantime, keep on weaving.
Bye.